And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Fred VanVleet.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've got Josh Giddey, Joel Embiid out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Mitchell. And for the Nuggets, they've got Franz Wagner, Desmond Bane out there with Bridges. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Claxton in at the center. And as the season ramps up, Tim, for players that might be on the move this summer, there's got to be, I would assume, a bittersweet feeling about that.
There's no doubt you head into the offseason at times, Kevin. You have a pretty good idea if you're going to back or not, but for some guys, there's a very good chance you're going to end up in a different situation. The only constant in this league is change, so you better appreciate every stop as you go.
You're right on the money with that one. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
Well, I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. They're great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who say but plays like a small point guard.
And he banks in the layup.
A glance around the floor pays off, and Wagner spots the open man.
Pass to Embiid. Green with the block. Bridges finds Wagner. It's quarter of play, 1 minute played. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Giddey surveying the D. Pass to Embiid. Over Green. Over to the left wing. Giddey kicks to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Kessler passes to Embiid. Offensive rebound. To the paint, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Bridges against Giddey. Wagner passes to Bane. Good D by Mitchell. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Giddey. And here's Embiid. Inside, Kessler takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Really unselfish play by him. Oh! That's as good as it gets. Woo!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Giddey finds Mitchell. To the middle. Wants to get it to Kessler and does.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Wagner. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Claxton sets the screen for Bane. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Kessler with the rebound. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Giddey against Bridges. Now here's Embiid. Defense is right there. Giddey, no one around him. No good on the triple. And Sabine with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 1. Wagner kicks to Green. And Claxton throws it down.
And you know, I just love the way Green facilitates. He really understands what they're doing out there.
Giddey the pass to Mitchell. Bounce pass Kessler. Embiid inside the line. He can't hit that time.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Here's Wagner. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, nice balance by Wagner, taking the hit like a champ and working through it.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, from the start, they've been making passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
Now here's Green. His last outing with 20 points. To the paint. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Giddey. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Giddey's got 5.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Claxton the pass to Bing. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Giddey. He has 5. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. The Nuggets trail. Outside, Green. Denver passing it around. Payne for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mitchell up top, guarded by Bane. To the inside, and the dunk by Embiid.
Well, the defense has to push Embiid farther away from the rim. You can't make the game this easy for him.
And we were talking about, Tim, the front office, the Blazers very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Now we'll get him to discuss some potential changes. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Well, we don't think of point guards as rebounders necessarily, but here are the ones that have corralled the most boards in the last month of the NBA. Number 1, Josh Giddey.
And as you can spot on that list, guys, very few point guards in the league can rebound like he can. I mean, he has a knack for always being in the right place when the shot goes out.
Well, his determination really helps this team, and it is a luxury to have a point guard who can rebound the basketball like this.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Nuggets have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Matisse Thybulle's checked in for the Trailblazers. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player, he said, quote, "As a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters." Guys, back to you.
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Now, here's Barrett. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Here's Mitchell, still without a basket. Embiid dishes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Kessler setting the pick for Mitchell. It's good from long range.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Nuggets trail by 6. With the step. Pass to Barrett. With the screen on Giddey. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist from Barrett.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Here's Kessler. 9 points last game. Embiid inside. It's blocked.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Pass to Gillespie. And here is Adams. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. It's Barrett on the wing. Defended by Thibault. Trailblazers leading by 4. Now Kessler. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Here's Embiid, and it comes off the front of the rim.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Adams, the pass to Gillespie. Here's Barrett. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And the thing I love about Barrett in watching him, he plays with toughness and determination.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Vliet on the wing. Here's Gillespie. Scoreless thus far. Down low. Out to Barrett. 5 to shoot. That evens the score.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package or he can pound it on your head.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And when you look at what R.J. Barrett brings to the table as a wing, he's a very dependable scorer that can attack you at all 3 levels.
Now here's Johnson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Good, and Bentley gets the assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And Claxton throws it down hard. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here's Johnson. Still without a basket. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by Claxton.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Got that one up quick. Now it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
That's an elite shooter, Edward Bain from the coffin corner.
And that one's good. Feibel.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready. These teams are just battling.
Wagner from long range. Good on the three-point shot. Wagner's got 7 points.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Van Vliet. Over Claxton. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Denver leading by 4. Here's Barrett. The kick out to Bain. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Claxton sets the screen for Wagner. They swipe it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they get it back. Van Vliet outside. Another shot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
He's off on the second. Onside, Barrett. Pass to Bain. Stolen by Van Vliet. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Portland, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. And so he makes both from the line. Nick Claxton getting it done for the Nuggets. Scoring all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Well, that has to be intimidating. They're erasing easy looks, and they're changing perimeter shots as well.
We've got Nicholas Claxton. Draymond Green is out there with Desmond Bain. Then it's Barrett, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Here's Green. Claxton inside, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
And there's Van Vliet on the assist from Giddey. Van Vliet's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Raptors.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real gritty win for them.
Well, when you pull out a close game like that, it really can do wonders.
And no wonder Green has been called the heartbeat of his team. He just makes plays that energize the entire roster.
One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Claxton finds Bain from outside off the mark.
Even with good coverage defensively, that's confidence to drill the three.
Van Vliet outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Barrett. Back to Claxton. Bridges outside. The three-pointer no good. Portland trailing here. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Barrett the pass to Bridges. Plays it up and banks it in. Bridges has got the lead up to 4 now for Denver.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Pass to Thibault. Now Giddey lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Claxton. Barrett. Here's Bridges. Fires the 3. Bridges missing again. Pass to Van Vliet. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And, you know, it takes an intelligent player to match up with bigger guys and win. Fred VanVleet is that player. He can outsmart guys who have, on paper, the advantage.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. And the first one drops. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the right side. Bridges for 3. Bridges missing again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
styles of play, Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play, and I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, plus he finds matchup problems with that size.
That's good from Wagner.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Portland has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Now Giddey. He had 35 points last game out. Embiid wide open and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here in the second quarter. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you guys.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And here are the Nuggets now. Portland making their last shot. Wagner outside. 6 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key, and he makes that one. Wagner's got 10 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Embiid. Denver grabs the miss. Oh, here's Adams. Bridges, no one around him. Hands it from downtown. And now a 5-point Nugget lead.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Giddey with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Embiid. From the left block. The strength of Embiid on display.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside. And a moment now to look at the numbers for Bridges. Putting up about 18 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And very few players in the league go out and produce like he has. Just take for him.
Well, he is consistently stringing great performances together, and when he gets cooking, just keep giving him the ball.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Trailblazers trail by 3. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. Play chance for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Trailblazers have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. Denver shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Green with a screen on Giddey. Barrett with the bounce pass. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
And that one falls for Barrett. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Now, here's Adams after the miss from Joel Embiid. Pass to Giddey. Back to Embiid. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
I don't know that for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. Now, here's Barrett. He's got 7. Sweet little floater. Barrett's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets.
With defenses usually playing him to drive, Barrett's developed a nice little floater for when he gets to the rim.
Shot clock at 6. Embiid with the screen on Koulibaly. Drills it from outside. He has 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now, here's Barrett. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Toronto. Van Vliet brings the double team. From deep, Green. Good D by Embiid.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here, pass to Embiid. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Over Bain. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 10.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Koulibaly. Adams outside. 5 on the clock. Outside, Bain. And another miss by Denver.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making something, right?
Bain with the steal. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Pass to Kessler. Back to Embiid. Now Kessler. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. You know, Jim, when you look at Bilal Koulibaly, outstanding length for a wing.
Yeah, 6'8" with the reach of Stretch Armstrong. The tools are all there. And at his young age, there's plenty of time to develop his offensive skill. Not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Portland, trailing by 2. Green against Embiid. Pass to Van Vliet. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. Barrett against Van Vliet. They kick it out to Green. Jacks up a 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 now on the night. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
Well, listen, if Embiid gets to the rim, it is over. You have to deny position.
Here's Barrett. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Trailblazers trail by 3. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The Nuggets shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Sinks the triple.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing from beyond.
Now, here's Mitchell. 17 points for him last game against Minnesota. Takes it from 10. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Embiid with the screen on Barrett. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Denver Nuggets.
They're completely in sync. It's like Dee's hive mind out there. Hear him, Kenny? Bzz, bzz,
Yeah, great passing, but much better in your bumblebee impression.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
Yeah, driven, extremely talented. They've been putting on a show, man.
Taking control individually and as the leaders of their teams. We are watching greatness.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
On the floor for Portland, Josh Giddey is out there with Mitchell. And there's Embiid. Then there's Walker Kessler. So the wing on the left. Embiid, the pass to Kessler. In the corner, it's Bridges. And again, it's Denver.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Mitchell kicks to Giddey. Back to Mitchell. from deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Joel Embiid. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Portland's gone in the arc since coming out of the break. Giddey against Bridges. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And here is Giddey. He's got 8. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And Kessler throws it down.
Excellent job navigating the screen and roll there. Giddey showing his vision on that one.
The shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got 12 in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognized quickly, takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. There's Wagner with the 3. Rebound by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Trailblazers. He finds Mitchell. Here's Kessler. Here's Giddey. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Second shot opportunity. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's look at the 2K leaderboard to find out the teams that have led the league in steals the season's second half. Number 5, the Nuggets.
You know, the defense has been frenetic, and it seems like they're gaining momentum as the season wears on. I mean, they're forcing a lot of turnover.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. For 3, Bridges, and again for 3.
And now for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And checking out some numbers for Barrett.
He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's around 18 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they've needed him.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Mitchell in the corner. This one for the three. Here's Kessler on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Kessler's got 4 this quarter.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Pass to Claxton. Now Koulibaly. And he uses the glass on the layup. Koulibaly's got 5 points so far.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
On the wing, Giddey. Bobbed up there for him. Oh, Embiid with the throwdown.
That is great timing on the lob, and Embiid finishes it off.
Bridges outside. Barrett setting a pick for Bridges. Back to Barrett. Clock at 6. Claxton the pass to Bridges. And the 3 off target. Trailblazers trail by 9. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Kessler. Up top, Embiid. It's rebounded by Barrett. For Denver, they've gone 5-9 halftime. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Giddey kicks to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Denver grabs the miss. It's Barrett on the wing, covered by Mitchell. Denver passing it around. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Trailblazers trail by 9. Now Mitchell. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor.
And Adams kicks to Barrett. Trying to get something going. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And you don't see many mid-range shots from Barrett. He'd much rather take shots from beyond the arc or at the rim.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
Now here's Adams. Pass to Barrett. To the inside. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got 3 assists now in this one. Mitchell looking it over. Embiid with the screen on Bain. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. The Nuggets leading by 8. Now here's Adams. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Giddey with it. He's got 8. Embiid is at the elbow. Over Green. It's rebounded by Barrett. Outside, Bain. Adams outside. Outside, Barrett. From the arc. Portland grabs the miss. 16th rebound on the night. Embiid. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, impressive work on the boards by Embiid. You love seeing a big man like him use that size to his advantage.
Now, here's Green. He's got 7. And here's Barrett. Green, the pass to Bain. For 3, Barrett. And Embiid pulls it down. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Bain. Mitchell finds Kessler. Now here's Giddey. Kessler setting the pick for Giddey. And it's Denver with the rebound. Koulibaly's got 4 rebounds in this game. Adams' shot is off. Trailblazers trail by 6. Embiid with a screen on Koulibaly. From downtown, Embiid, no good.
And he didn't for the weak coverage. Can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Koulibaly. And here's Barrett. To the paint. And Adams with the slam.
Tremendous read by Barrett. He recognized coming out of that pick and roll who had the better shot.
Bain with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Barrett. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with the high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so on the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Here's Kessler. 8 points for him. Embiid, no good. Pass to Bain. Now Adams. Here's Barrett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Well, Barrett getting out and pushing the pace and making things happen.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. And that one falls for Barrett. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And so Barrett nails both of them. Trailblazers trail by 12. Pass to Thibault. The 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. On the wing, Bridges. Covered by Johnson. Yes, that goes in.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
The Trailblazers shooting around 41% on the night. Johnson surveying the floor. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball.
Well, they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Misses the 3.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Van Vliet. Can't hit from 12.
Yeah, that's the side bench. Weak defense didn't cost him that time.
What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for Denver. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Draymond Green, Mikal Bridges out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Wagner, and it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And here are the Nuggets now. Trailblazers knocking down the tray.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Bain against Van Vliet.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Back to Wagner. A kick out to Bain. Drops in the tray. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bain is historically good from three-point.
Pass to Thibault. Now here's Giddey. Bridges with the steal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. It goes on Josh Giddey.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
And that one falls for Bridges. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phone, VR headsets, their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Now here's Van Vliet. The 3-ball.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Bridges outside. Back to Wagner. 3-pointer. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instant it back immediately.
Now here's Van Vliet. Banked in off the glass.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Wagner kicks to Adams. Takes a 3. And it's Wagner missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And stolen by Wagner. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Adams with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Stripped it away. Inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Trailblazers trail by 16. And Portland with another turnover here.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Denver. There it comes in for Bridges. Denver leading by 16. This is to Adams. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Up top, Barrett, covered by Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a three. Barrett, no good. Trailblazers trail by 16. Van Vliet passes it to Embiid. To the Trailblazers. Now Johnson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Bain, no good.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Barrett. Van Vliet outside. Over Barrett. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Bain passes to Adams. Outside Barrett. Pass to Koulibaly. And nothing is falling for him right now. Trailblazers trail by 13. Come get it. And here is Van Vliet. Off target with his three. Here's Barrett. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Barrett's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, you see why Barrett was a highly coveted pick coming out of college. RJ can be special and very effective as a scorer.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Denver leading by 15. Portland grabs the miss. And he's got 10 tonight. So active. And there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly. That's foul number 2 for him. This seems to be an era, Tim, of parity in the NBA, but some say there has been a lack of rivalries as well, kind of the culprit.
Well, I think it's tough to have rivalries as often now because you need some sort of a history in the postseason, and I just don't think we've had it. Kevin, also, I think it's because some of the stars have changed teams as frequently as they have, makes those rivalries.
Can you think of the last real rivalry we've had in the postseason, even going to the finals?
I think it has to be Steph's Golden State Warriors and LeBron's Cleveland Cavaliers' 4 straight finals appearances. This is an element that RJ Barrett brings to this offense. He loves to put pressure on the defense by getting to the foul line.
And he makes the first.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they're better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Adams. Wagner comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Bridges in for Koulibaly. So he gets them both.
And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
Here's Mitchell. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Embiid. For the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Out to Barrett. Now Bridges. Pass to Barrett. Over Mitchell. And another miss by Denver. Trailblazers trail by 14. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed.
Now, here's Wagner. Outside Barrett. Oh, Claxton in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Embiid sets the pick for Van Vliet. They get it back.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
Bridges against Van Vliet. Here's Bane. And Embiid with the block.
And when Embiid is doing that, protecting the paint, he's as impactful as anyone in this league. That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Now, here's Wagner. Outside, Bane. And Embiid with the block.
What a luxury for a defense to have Embiid. Many players in the league are making that block.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket for Mitchell.
You know, I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
The shot is good.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Bridges. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Josh Giddey's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now, here's Bucky. The three goes down.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Now Embiid. Giddey against Barrett. Claxton with the steal. Outside Barrett. Now Green. Now Bane. Puts up the three. Green from outside.
Just stay up on Bane or pay the price.
Here's Embiid. It's stolen by Green. Barrett outside. Now Bane. Claxton. Oh, what a finish.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Now Giddey. Strong move off the glass.
Just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to get that one to fall.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Giddey. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bane with the screen on Giddey. Fires the three. It's off target.
He created the opening. He got the penalty. That miss is just on him.
Embiid. Mitchell fires. It's good.
Doing what he does, drawing the defense in, and then Embiid kicking it out for the three-pointer.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kessler pulls it down.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay. Something isn't right.
It's stolen by Green. And here's the fast break. Claxton, a great pass, leads him right to the rack.
We always talk about Wagner's versatility. That includes the playmaking.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's stolen by Barrett. Now Bain. Here's Barrett. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second. So the Nuggets win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now, our player of the game, Nick Claxton.